Hi, Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general love message reading. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know we're starting this a little later than scheduled, but I appreciate your patience. I also am very grateful for all the love that you guys show here on my channel. Through watching my videos, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, making sure you have that bell notification active so that you at least know, at the very least know when I've been active on my channel, even if you can't make my lives. And for your comments. I truly appreciate all of that love energy, and I hope that these weekly readings offer that love right on back out to you all. If you haven't yet, make sure you watch that Capricorn season general tarot reading. We have some very powerful spirit animals show up for us that will be guiding us through this season. So you want to make sure you definitely check in with that. Let me know what resonates with you. And I hope that Capricorn season is treating you guys well thus far. Yeah. All right, before we get into these love messages, Scorpio Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and offer up some gratitude into our space. So whether that be through affirmations, intentions, prayer, meditation, breath work, a moment of silence or stillness, or a combination of any of those methods, go ahead and choose what feels right for you now. I'm going to do the same, and then we'll get started. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. I thank you for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that the Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp Collective of Energy needs to hear regarding their love life, the love energy, whether this is the love surrounding them, the love connected to them, the love coming towards them, or the love within them, whatever's most important, Divine, I ask that that come forward for the Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp Collective. I thank you for this clear guidance, for your clear messages, for your love, your mercy, your grace, your protection, your peace, and your presence, always and forever. And so it is. All right. Again, apologies for the delay, but everything happens when it's supposed to, right? 3 shuffles here. Happy holidays to everybody celebrating, okay? Wishing you all a wonderful new calendar year. What love messages are here for Scorpio Sagittarius? Okay, you got past business with this person. What other love messages are here for Scorpio Sagittarius? You also have love language, okay? It says learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meeting each other's emotional needs, okay? And then you have children. Wow. Okay, children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. Okay. Scorpio Sag. Interestingly enough, this past life energy is coming through, right? Okay, so you definitely have somebody connected to your love vibration that you have unfinished business with from a previous lifetime. So this leads me to believe, and I tend to go with this narrative when this past life energy shows up, right? That this is an energy that, yes, you've been connected to in a past life, but maybe haven't fully come into just yet in this lifetime. And I say that because you have love languages and children here. Okay. Now, this past life came out for Cancer Leo, but it was definitely a different vibe. So I'm picking up a different energy here for those of you that maybe cross-watch or watch more than one of my readings as they come out. And I say that because you have love language here. Learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meeting each other's emotional needs. So something about this past life energy is leading you and this person to learn more about how you speak the language of love. Okay? Right? Many know that love languages quiz you can take. There's a book about it, right? Whether it's physical touch, quality time, acts of service, gifts, words of affirmation, right? And I believe there are more than just that, right? But it's learning each other. What I am getting, though, is that this past life has something to do with children, okay? Now, whether this is you guys were children in a past life when you knew each other, or were in contact in this past life, because interestingly enough, there are children in this particular card with past life, okay? Or sometimes this can happen, right, where you were either their child in a past life or they were your child in a past life, okay? Or on another note, right, maybe you had children with this person in another lifetime. Okay, so children are a very significant factor in your love life. Interesting. Something about this definitely feels like inner child work, whether this is a past life connection that pushes you and pushes this person to face their inner child wounds or to heal something from their childhood, okay? With the love languages, though, it kind of feels like there could also be a child that is destined to come from this past life connection, meaning you come together in this lifetime and have a child. Could be a possibility. There are a lot of possibilities here, but we'll clarify more with the tarot. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful love energies here for Scorpio-Sagittarius. Please tell me more about past life energies, love language, and children. The energy of children here for Scorpio-Sagittarius. Now, for some of you, this past life person could have children in this lifetime. And that could be the significant factor. Okay? Take it how it resonates. All right? You know your situation. You know what your higher self is telling you better than any reader. Okay? Tell me more about this past life, love language, and children energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about past life, love language, and children energy for Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp Collective here on YouTube. What do they need to know? What do they need to know about this past life? What's this past life all about for Scorpio, Sagittarius? Yeah, like I said, past life, you were married. Okay, so this is someone that you definitely had a union, had some sort of tie, had some sort of marriage with in a previous lifetime. Okay, which is why there would maybe be some unfinished business, or this person feels very familiar to you. It's because they were your spouse in a previous lifetime. Okay, tell me more about this past life for Scorpio, Sagittarius. And then you have the Knight of Cups. All right. So getting into this past life energy, this could have been what was meant to happen. This marriage, this union, this bond. Because remember, there's unfinished business with this person. So for the Knight of Cups to come out to further clarify, there was an offer of marriage that should have happened, but didn't. That's what this feels like. There was an offer with the Four of Wands behind the Knight of Cups. There was an offer of marriage. And for some reason, it didn't happen, I feel like. Something, maybe it was children. Maybe this person ended up having children with someone else, which caused some sort of rift here. Okay. Tell me more about this past life for Scorpio, Sagittarius. Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's the unfinished business. This was a gift of marriage, a gift of union between you and this soul that for some reason I just feel like didn't happen. Tell me more about this past life. Whoa. All right now. Oi. Okay. You got the Fool here. Sorry, guys. I had to reach real far under my desk there. Ouch. My ribs. Yeah, I feel like there was supposed to be a new beginning in love here between you two. Scorp Sag, with the Fool energy. New beginning, new path, new chapter, new love. Gift from the divine, Ace of Cups. that was supposed to be offered out, Knight of Cups, right? To bring into union, to come together. Okay. What's the overall message from this past life, Divine? What's the overall message from this past life? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. Now, for some of you, okay. So here's a story that's coming out for me, especially with the children here out on the board. This could be, this could have been a lifetime where young children got married. Meaning you were 11, you were 12, you were 14, being betrothed to other people. Okay, one of those societies, those lifetimes, okay? And I feel like this Queen of Swords is giving mother energy. Really not something I really pick up with the Queen of Swords, but that's how it's coming across. It feels like there was some sort of interference here from this Queen of Swords. Whoever this was, maybe it wasn't a mother, maybe it was a sister, maybe it was someone else. Okay, but it feels like this Queen of Swords rejected this offer before it could get to you somehow, or interfered with this offer before it could get to you. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's look into this love language. Tell me more about love language. Ace of Swords. Okay, so we have the truth here. We have clarity. We have a higher level of consciousness. Another gift. You have a gift of the Ace of Cups in your past life, and now you have a gift of an Ace of Swords in this life. Tower, yeah. So something definitely crumbled. Something definitely can no longer stand the way that it once did, which is a very interesting phrasing that's coming through here. Oh, wow. Yikes. Okay, so the reason why maybe this energy in this past life is unfinished, like I said, interestingly enough, we were focused on that Queen of Swords, right? As she holds a sword. And here comes that Ace of Swords with the love languages, which is kind of telling me that the truth of this Queen of Swords getting in the way of this union in your past life is crumbling some sort of belief system, attachment, reality here for you, Scorp-Sag. Okay? Learning and understanding a lot is what I'm getting off this Ace of Swords and this Tower. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords and the Tower for love language. Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So there was a lot of emotional confusion here. And again, interestingly enough, learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meeting each other's emotional needs. So there was something that was conflicting around understanding someone else's emotional energy. Four of Swords speaks to someone resting, someone being in a mode of prayer, someone healing after heartbreak, finding peace, right? Peace of mind, truly, right? Three of Swords is having that heartbreak, those betrayals heavy on your mental energy and your mental space. Four of Swords is when you find the truth in it, that Ace of Swords. So the divine is giving you, Scorp-Sag, clarity on why there have been and they've given me the word like fuzzy emotions. So just like there's been a lot of static, not a lot of clarity around. Okay, this is what I'll say. I feel like, Scorp-Sag, you sense with this unfinished business here in your past life, definitely active energy in your present life, and you're sensing the disconnect with something, with this Seven of Cups. It's like, I feel like deep down right? Your higher self is alerting you to this past life energy, this whatever happened here with this interference. And the divine is gifting you with the truth of that matter so that you can find peace of mind and detox and clear out whatever this misunderstanding is in your emotions. Some of you with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups, this is telling me that you're having dreams. Yeah, you're gaining a lot of truth through your dreams, okay? For some of you, dreaming is a love language. How interesting is that? It's a love language here. Maybe it's your love language with the divine. The divine speaks to you in a dream state, gives you clarity, Ace of Swords, gifts of truth in your dream state while you're resting, which is allowing shifts to happen in your waking state. So the truth is there is something crumbling. There is, I feel like it's tied to this Queen of Swords. Something about this Queen of Swords feels very close to you in this lifetime. But whatever the truth that is coming through your dream space here, Scorp-Sag, make sure you pay attention to that, because that's giving you like almost like a heads up of what's to come with this Tower moment. The Tower is also divine intervention. So this truth that comes forward really shakes things up. Okay? Really shakes things up. Very interesting. Dreaming as a love language. What's the overall message here for love language for Scorp-Sag? Death. Okay. So for some of you, and my condolences, absolutely, if anyone is experiencing or mourning the death of a loved one. Also, maybe having to deal with being alerted about the death of a loved one before it happens. That can be heavy energy, right? Especially if that is, again, your love language with the divine, that they gift you truth in your dream space. Some of you might have some really heavy dreams then. It's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Yeah, to see those things, to have to experiencing it in dream state and then awaken and go through that same dream. Okay. Others of you, this death energy, Scorpio energy, 8th house energy, your vibration, maybe again, for some of you, this could be messages from someone who have already passed on. Love language. So they speak to you in your dream state. This could be your ancestors coming to you. If this has been like a past loved one or someone that was maybe a previous lover that passed on, giving you messages in your dream. It feels like they're trying to move you out of this 7 of Cups energy. Trying to break up with this Tower, whatever is keeping you kind of in this fog and in this haze. Okay? Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, tell me more about children. What's the energy of children here? Clarify this children energy for Scorpio-Sagittarius. 7 of Wands, protection. Being very guarded. Tell me more about this children energy. Yeah, you got the 5 of Cups. Protecting yourself from disappointment here with the King of Wands. Okay, now this is Sagittarius energy specifically. Okay, could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, fire general. Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. I feel like, again, it's the latter. Some of your inner childs need some attention. Maybe you've been protecting them for a really long time based on maybe what has happened in the past here. Again, that could also be this wounding from this past life, right? Because what's interesting is that I didn't go deep enough yet, but I feel like this disappointment or this imminent sadness Could also be tethered to this Seven of Cups here. It's just this feeling of sadness, this emptiness. Something spilled over that wasn't supposed to spill. Something didn't happen that was supposed to happen, but not being able to put your finger on it. It's this past life energy here, Scorp-Sag. And like I said, if you were young, when all of this was going down, it has a very youthful energy to it. Okay. Tell me more about this King of Wands for children. For Scorp-Sag, tell me more. Yeah. Jupiter. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. More Sagittarius energy. Someone feels unlucky. I don't know, that just came through. As lucky as Jupiter is, as lucky as the sign of Sagittarius is, just naturally, right? They have Jupiter in their corner. Things just happen. Do you know what I mean? Things just happen for Sag energy. It feels like the series of events makes you feel here, Scorp-Sag, unlucky in a way. Like, it's brought more disappointment with the Five of Cups and more of this feeling and this need to protect yourself than it's actually given you abundance. But again, I feel like this is all tied to this inner child energy. Okay? This is all tied to this inner child energy. Now, if you're watching this and connecting with this and there are children involved, flow with that, okay? Flow with that. Right, look at this. King of Swords. So now you got a pair on the board. You got the Queen of Swords over here and you got the King of Swords. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is telling me that there is some sort of karmic lesson here. Like I was feeling this is a mother in this past life, this feels like the father. So this could really be inner child healing that has to do with your parents here, Scorp-Sag. I don't want to say that your parents have been maybe a block in your abundance, but with your parents came a lot of karmic lessons. A lot of things to learn about giving and receiving, love languages, right? About time. This could also, I don't want to go there, but this could be like, again, it's like maybe you had a parent who had to split their time between two families, split their money, their finances, their investments between two households. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it feels kind of like that. Kind of like that. Which somehow left you feeling like you had to be out on your own protecting yourself, right? But it also hurt. Disappointment. I honestly feel like there's this innate loyalty here, Scorp-Sag, to, and again, it's feeling like parental figures, that the divine is trying to gift you a lot of truth about, and I do feel like it's connected to this past life. Interestingly enough, like I said, maybe in a past life, you could have been the parent of one of your parents, right? Or the child of one of your parents. Like, do you see what I'm saying? It's something like that. But this King of Swords is definitely going through some sort of karma or finding some sort of balance, okay? And again, with the two, you have two kings here, and that's why I was maybe getting two households, because there's two people in this card. Two different energies. And clearly one's getting the benefit, one's getting the pentacle, and the other's still reaching for it, still waiting on it. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about divine timing here, okay? And maybe here, Scorp-Sag, in light of this past life where there's this Four of Wands, there's supposed to be this offer, this new beginning in love, okay? But it does feel like this Queen of Swords interfered, okay? I almost feel like in this life, you have maybe, I don't know, okay, I'm getting this storyline, okay? I'm just going to say it. Doesn't have to resonate with you, but I'm just going to say it. It feels like whoever was coming to offer you this marriage and this union, again, if you were the child and this Queen of Swords was your parent, it's like, no, thank you. We already have someone for you, right? You, Scorp-Sag. His parents said no to this person. We already have them betrothed to someone else. We already have a contract with somebody else. Even if that wasn't true. Because for the Ace of Swords, that means that there was some sort of truth that was hidden that the divine had to bring out, especially if it came along with the Tower. That there was a block here, okay? There was a block here. And it feels like that's that blocking energy. You see what I'm saying? Someone was very, very guarded. Someone resisted an offer. Someone just pushed it away. I don't feel like it was you, though, Scorp-Sag. I really don't. Unless you identify with this Queen of Swords energy and you're really close or have been in a past life or seen your past lives where maybe you were the Queen of Swords and you rejected this new beginning and this gift from the divine. And now on the other end, in this lifetime, you're experiencing that type of rejection. Could be. Which would again be that karmic balance. Okay? But for some of you, it feels like this Queen of Swords is now incarnated in this lifetime as this King of Swords in your life. And again, it's still blocking something here. It's still causing a block. Because I'm saying that block because the Tower comes to clear the path. To remove the walls, the obstacles, what's holding you back. To remove things that were built on a weak foundation, on a faulty foundation, or built on deception or lies. Which is again why this Ace of Swords would come out here. Yeah. I kind of want to clarify. Let me clarify this Queen of Swords energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords in this past life. Wow, yeah, the Star. The Star. Aquarius energy, okay. So, yeah, I feel like there was a certain alignment, a certain blessing, and that's something new that's been coming through with the Star card. That there's a blessing that was meant to align with you. There's a blessing that's on your soul, that's on your life here. Okay? And it feels like whoever this Queen of Swords, again, it doesn't have to be a parent. This could have been a sister. This could have been, you know, someone in the community, an aunt, somebody who had access to you, who had rule or who had say over what could happen. With being the queen, and like I said, this could have been a timeline or a time in society where there were kings and queens. So maybe this wasn't even your mother, but it was who was over your land or your kingdom, okay, decided, and I'm going to say this, it feels like it was rooted in some jealousy here. Because the Star, shining bright, this is a blessing, right? This is being in alignment. This is having the galaxy behind you, right? This is having a very, very close tie to the spiritual world with the Star card. It's healing. It's hope. It's putting your faith out there in the divine. It's really shining. That's what I'm getting. It's like someone could in a past life wasn't happy that you were being gifted with this Ace of Cups. That you were being gifted with this union, right? They maybe knew ahead of you that this Knight of Cups was coming to offer you this new beginning. And somehow interfered. Blocked it, right? Which I think when you see the truth of this, and again, this could be a dream that's about to happen for you, Scorp-Sag, that might come through soon, where you see what happened in this past life, and it might actually make you sad at first. a little disappointed. Okay? But trust and believe that there is a balance that will happen. There will be a karmic balance to this situation. Okay? Very interesting. Very, very interesting reading here, Scorp Sag. I hope that this resonated in some way, shape, or form or fashion. Definitely let me know, especially with this past life vibe. Let me know what resonates with you from this reading in the comment section below. If you enjoyed it, if you, again, connected with any part of this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel, and I appreciate you all for so much for that. Definitely check out my community board though. Again, let me know what your favorite form of aromatherapy is. We got a new year coming up, new fiscal year, new things happening over here. So let me know. You like candles? Do you like incense? Do you like essential oils? Are you more of just like a quick little spray around the room type of person? Or is there another form of aromatherapy that you're really into? Let me know in the comment section under that post. Again, this feels, again, unresolved. And I'm so sorry to leave it like this, but it just feels like it's unresolved, okay? But I do feel like the divine is going to give you some clarity, okay? It's going to cause a tower moment. It's going to cause something to crumble, okay? It's going to cause you to awaken to something that might rock you a little bit, might make you a little sad, but that's okay, right? Because there is going to be balance to that. But this just feels like to be continued, Scorp Sag. Like it feels like you're in the thick of it. You're in the middle of it. And I don't necessarily know that we're meant to go beyond this point, okay? Just yet. But all right, Scorp Sag. Happy holidays. Hope you enjoy your day today. If you're going out to celebrate, be safe, but make sure you have fun. And I will see you all in the new year. All right? Namaste.